Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Aisha Rosalie and today I'm talking about my first day of school. My first day of school, learning Arabic. As you guys know, I became a student of knowledge on Sunday officially. It's official now, I became a student of knowledge. I'm making this video as a request from my friend Zizbra, who commented on one of my videos saying that they wanted to learn about my first day of school, what it's like becoming a student of knowledge. So there you go, Zizbra, as a little shout out for you there. Thank you for the request. I was very nervous to start this course. I've been thinking about it a lot and I did sign up to it quite a while ago. So I woke up earlier than usual. I woke up before my alarm went off. I come into the living room and the class should have been at the school, but because of COVID-19, it's all on Zoom now. So I logged into Zoom and I logged in half an hour earlier than when the class started. And I just sat and I waited for half an hour. I did get all the course material before, so I was just scanning through it. This is what they sent me here. I got two different ones. And I'll go through quickly what these are about and what they're for. The teacher showed up 5 minutes late and I was like, to my husband, I went and woke him up and I was like, I don't think the class is starting. I think I've got the wrong day. And then he was like, calm down, just wait, give him 10 minutes. And I was like, no, it's 5 minutes past the start time. He's not gonna show up. I was just so nervous. I was so nervous to start, you know, because I knew everyone was gonna be from a Muslim background, from a Muslim family, and probably already pretty much know Arabic, and I was going to be the only one there, and I was scared. And alhamdulillah, the class started, and I was completely ridiculous for the way I reacted, because my teacher, mashallah, was incredible. Such an inspirational guy. I was so happy when he started talking. I even teared up at one point at the things he was saying because I just felt so happy. The fact that I was in a class and he was talking about the things that I love and that I study every day through my own choice, through my own desire to learn. And he was so knowledgeable, and he was repeating hadith after hadith and ayats, and just without reading them, he just knew them, and it was just incredible to me. I know to you guys, you probably think that's normal because scholars do it all the time, but I've seen it on lectures, yes, but not in real life. I've never seen someone in real life just pull a hadith out like that or pull an ayah out like that, mashallah. Even the students in my class, they are all born Muslim into a Muslim family, and they have all studied Arabic before. Not just studied a little bit, they've studied it for 5 years, most of their lives, and have done private tajweed classes. Some of them have Arab families. So when he did the register, actually he called out Charlotte because it's the name that I signed up with because it's my born name. And my Zoom is under Aisha, so he got really confused. He was like, are you Charlotte or Aisha? I was like, I'm Aisha, and then he had to change my name on the register. And then when he asked us to give our little stories about who we are, I was the first person he asked, and I started off by saying that I'm a Revert and that I want to go on this journey and blah blah blah. Yeah, and then he carried on, he asked everyone else, and they were all scholars in Arabic apparently. No, they weren't. They've studied it a lot and they seem to know a lot, mashallah. As I'm really starting from scratch, I managed to teach myself to read and write before the course started because I was told that I had to, or I'm just not going to keep up. So alhamdulillah I did, but I still struggle a little bit even with that, let alone all the other stuff we're going to be learning. I have scheduled out during my week 2-3 hours every single day that I'm just going to sit down and study what I've been learning, because I need to put in the effort if I want to do well in this course, considering everyone else is just going to be they already know it, they've already been studying it for 5 years, and there's me who's just brand new. But I am going to try and dedicate myself to making as much prayer as possible, as much dua as possible, and try and do things that I know where Allah will help me. Okay, so what we studied, what we did, my class is from 9 until 6, and the first half, we have a 4-hour class, the first half, and we are studying, in that 4-hour class, we are studying now. I don't know if any of you guys have studied Arabic, but I'm sure some of you are Arabic speakers. So now, I wrote module 1 on there, look, because I'm such a good student. This is module 1 of now. And now is pretty much, it translates to syntax in English. Verbs, nouns and particles together to form sentences. And it also teaches you how to like recognize the last part of the Arabic word. And yeah, this is all about now, this whole thing. So this is on module 1, what we're learning. So when I first looked at this, I was so scared because look at all the Arabic writing. I don't know if you guys can see that. But look, it's just got so much Arabic writing in it. And I was just like... And then the second bit is sarf. So here's sarf. And alhamdulillah, our teacher for sarf was also hugely knowledgeable as well, mashallah. So that was really, really good. It translates to morphology. And it's more to do with like verbs, and I'm pretty sure like about the tenses and stuff. It was harder to follow because it's on Zoom for sure. And I had to do these worksheets where I was filling out like words in Arabic, and I was definitely struggling with the writing. I thought I was going to be okay, but obviously I'm not. And then there was a part of the class when we were memorizing the endings of the past tense words. So we were memorizing the endings, and we had to memorize this whole table, and everyone had to say it, and I was near the end and I was quite nervous to say it. And he was like, yeah, really, really, really good to everyone. And then I said it, and then he was like, yeah, it could use a bit of work. And I was like, oh, I was so embarrassed because like everyone was doing so well. And then mine just went really badly. But you know what it is? I have to put in the effort. I'm very far behind everyone else on the journey because I haven't been Muslim as long as everyone else. And a lot of people on the course were quite young, and they were saying things like, oh, you know, my parents got me a tajweed teacher since I was like 10 years old. And there are a lot of people who are hafiz as well. Mashallah to them, seriously, mashallah. It's my dream to get there. Inshallah, with Allah's help, maybe one day I will. But it's going to be a long journey. It's going to be a lot of effort. If you guys have any tips for me, let me know. I will keep you updated along the way how it's going. Inshallah, it will go well. Our second teacher said, he was like, look, it's going to be really easy for a lot of you guys, but just remain patient because some people need to do this stuff. And then the stuff was really hard for me. So I was like, oh, if this is easy for everyone, then there's going to be a lot of people that are kind of annoyed that I'm in the class because I'm going to hold people back. But that's just shaitan whispering in my ear. I'm not going to let shaitan get me down. I'm going to stay strong. And I will learn Arabic. I will learn Arabic, inshallah. The first teacher, specific words from the Quran. And he was explaining the depth of their meaning. And in that moment, I realized how important it is that I'm doing that course. It wasn't until that moment came that I realized, alhamdulillah, this course is really important, because I wouldn't have known that from the English translation of reading it, the depth of a single word and how many meanings and nuances it has. MashaAllah, this is going to be such a rewarding journey. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys again very, very, very soon. Alhamdulillah.